Hello everybody, how's it going? My goodness. We got Ignition Academy back. Uh I think I saw them like 2 days ago. But hey, they're back and we're gonna be in some Blackline Championship Series action. Welcome to the stream, everybody. I know we're gonna be getting a couple more people filing too as we get closer and closer to that game time because welcome to Sporty Stream. We got big matches and we got another team returning back here. It's Ignition Academy, but it's time in Blackline. Have to play Neon Knights Black. That's gonna be a good matchup. I also forgot to update that. Let me update that for you guys. There you go. In the Blackline Championship Series, Academy Series, Week 5. It's gonna be a good matchup as well as, you know, I've heard some people talking about these teams and I've heard some whispers about what will happen in these future events because while on surface it may look like it might be it may look like it's a bit one-sided, but I know for a fact it is not because these teams are both so incredible. These teams have gone so far in this season, and there's not much time left. We're in week 5 of the 8 weeks total that these teams have to play against each other. So, you know, we're starting to get into those points where playoff matches and playoff securing matches are going to start to happen. Ignition Academy here, if they win this, they'll be very close to securing it. I think if they win, they still don't secure it. No, if they win, they definitely secure it. Actually, I believe. Because they only have 3 more matches. Yeah, I believe they win. They do secure a playoff spot. So, you know, that's going to be something they can fight for. Something that they can work to earn as well as Neon Knights. On the other hand, though, they're in that relegation zone. They're in that bottom 2 out of the 10 teams in that group. This matchup, they would love to be a team, and especially a team like Ignition Academy that most teams are struggling against. Be an impressive win for them. As both these teams are getting ready for the matchup they have. As I make sure to get these players lobby info now, they can join, and I know they're both very happy. I got this quest very recently, and you know I couldn't say no to seeing Ignition Academy on stream again. But this time, if I remember anything, I believe Krevlo is going to be playing tonight, so that could change some things up. But again, that's only from what I hear. I believe Krevlo will be playing though. That will mix up some things as well. Not the same roster as usual for this Ignition team. We'll see what happens from this. Yeah, and I was right. Yeah, the Krevlo is playing because TJ told me. There we go. Yeah, we confirmed who's playing as well as. OL on the Ignition roster. I don't know who Neon Knights is going to play. They have multiple different players ready, but if I had to take a guess, I believe it will be. I check. I believe Chaos will be playing. He seems to be the most talkative of the team, as well as man. Actually, all their players are available. It looks like all their players might actually be available to join on in. Again, we're gonna take a look. We're gonna see how things work out between these two. I mean, they have time to get everything ready, and even then, they have a little bit after the match start time as well. So, both these teams are going to be playing soon enough. Ignition Academy currently running a 4-1 record. Neon Knights with 1-3. Neon Knights need some wins here late on in the season to get themselves out of playoffs and not have to be too worried. But as a team like Ignition Academy, it's not going to be easy for them. It's going to be very difficult. They're going to have their backs against the wall for sure against this against Ignition Academy, but we'll see what they can do. I mean, upsets do happen, and usually there's reason for those, and we'll see exactly what those reasons are. But for Ignition Academy, I'm going to hope to make this series one where they don't have to worry too much about it. One where they can take a win and kind of look at next week, because I believe next week's matchup would be pretty interesting as well for them. They play. Okay, no, was it week 7? Might have been week 7. Yeah, week 7 would be the interesting matchup because they have to play U Alberta ESA White, who is currently at the same record as they are. Yeah, at the end of this season, they're going to be looking to that matchup, but to really keep themselves up there with U Alberta, a win here would be highly recommended. And we'll see how Ignition Academy plays today. We'll see how they get themselves off to a good start or a bad start. Ignition Academy, sometimes you can sense when they're going to play super well and win games. And I know recently I've been seeing them, and they've been playing extremely solid. Having seen them so many times, I've seen some pretty good natural progression from them, but that's just from me. And today, again, it's not the same roster as they usually play. The Krevlo is going to be jumping in for a replacement of Cody, and so that will change up some things about this Ignition Academy playstyle. Generally, what I've seen from Cody is he's a little more defensive, meaning there's going to be more reliance, I think, on TJ and especially Drazix to push up and play that more aggressive possession. As again, Krevlo's a little more defensive as a player than Cody. Krevlo also not nearly as high flying. He sits a little more grounded, I think, from the times I remember seeing him play, which I think was only once. But again, it's nice to see Krevlo playing again because generally subs they don't always get they don't always get a lot of game time. Well, moments like these are where you can really make your name as being a strong player, and the reason why you would stay on this roster. Krevlo here has already done a lot with his team, and he's already put in a lot of effort. This would be a pretty important series for him. Again, this is all for Blackline. It will be a best of 5 series for anybody wondering. It is Blackline, of course. We're still in the regular season, still all best of 5s. I believe that once we get to playoffs, though, it will all be best of 7s. I would have to check. I believe it will be. Yeah, oh yeah, playoffs are all best of 7s. So, yeah, again, we're just gonna wait around for it. We'll see what happens here in these last weeks. Again, playoff spots are looking pretty likely here. As the winners will go onto a 16-team double elimination bracket. In fact, actually, no, it's not all best of 7s. The losers round 1 and 2 are both best of 5s. So, for that, so no, they will not even escape the best of 5s even when they get to that final bracket. But if they get a couple wins, they will. As I know, I need to make a prediction poll. Let me do that. I know what you Ignition fans are going to do, but the question is, are there some Neon Knights fans as well? Some Neon Knight Blacks, I should say. Some Neon Knights Black fans here to maybe take a chance and try to see if they can completely usurp the Ignition Academy side that has currently been doing very well in the Blackline Championship Series Academy, the Academy division of this series. Or will Ignition Academy just take the win and look forward to again that matchup that they have against Alberta ESA White in 2 weeks from now? As again, we're waiting for both teams to be ready to jump on in. Ping them both with the match information, so they should be joining any moment now. Yeah, I have heard from one of these teams that they're going to be a slight bit late, so we'll have some time here to ourselves. We'll have some time to chat. Might even reset that prediction poll if we find out they're actually a little too early. Because yes, match start time has technically passed, but again, these teams they have 15 minutes to jump onto the lobby. I do see that Ignition Academy are finishing up some games ranked. They just told me that, so we'll be seeing them in here in like a minute or so. Again, for Neon Knights, they said they're going to be a bit late. Again, they're having to deal with something a little more unexpected there from them. But it does look like they're going to be playing with Chaos and Sinful Envy. I would wonder who their third would be playing tonight. It might be Elite. If I had to guess, it would be Elite. I mean, he is the third one listed on their roster. And currently, it looks like he is online for Discord. At least I would not know about Rocket League, but if my guesses are true, we'll be seeing their 3 starters playing tonight: Sinful Envy, Chaos, and Elite. Again, with Kronos Azurus and BC Fluffy as their subs. Ignition Academy, I know their starting roster will be TJ, Drazix, and Krevlo. And they will not have a sub opportunity. Again, I don't know what the roster will be for Neon Knights, but I'll figure that out very soon. They'll definitely let me know whenever they're joining. This should be a pretty good matchup, though. In Ignition Academy, the main thing they're going to have to think about is how they work around Krevlo here in this situation. They've had time to do it, so I expect that they're going to have to work. I expect that they have an idea in mind of what their playstyle will be like, but more importantly, I'm looking to see Drazix really take that step up position, upfield, I mean, not like a step up, like play better. He's already incredibly talented. There's a reason why he is almost always in he's almost always in every one of their games, but I would like to see him kind of take that higher up position where him and TJ can become that offense for Ignition Academy. And for Neon Knights Black, really, it's going to be about getting that early start, really making Krevlo feel awkward. Because again, this is not the usual lineup for Ignition Academy. So if you can take advantage of the weird differences that they might have, maybe some of the awkward positions they're in, it might be a little more difficult for them to come back. As again, Neon Knights, they have 15 minutes after the match start time. We're already 3 minutes down on that, but again, they have easily enough time to get in here, and I know that they're online, so they'll be joining soon enough. Again, I know there's a lot of Ignition fans in there. I wonder if there's any. I wonder how many Neon Knights fans are in there supporting Neon Knights Black in this series. Because a series like this actually could be a lot closer than people expect it to be. Supporting from afar. Oh, I see you there. There's a Neon Knights fan. That's Kronos. Hello, Kronos. Does Kronos vote for his team? Does Kronos even have enough points to vote? We'll see about that soon enough. Again, you have time, Kronos. You have like a minute. If you get some points, you could use those to vote for yourself. Again, the result will be based on whoever wins the series. You'll get all the points put in the betting pool. Let's see. Alright, so again, we're still waiting for these teams to join on in. I'll talk about, except I could talk about the seasons it has been. Again, Ignition Academy currently ranked number 2, but again, they still have a couple weeks left. If they win today, I believe they do secure playoffs. I mean, I don't think I have any doubt if they win today. I don't think they miss playoffs. I don't think there's even a chance they can miss playoffs. Ooh, there's some points coming in. Okay. Ooh, someone is voting on the side of Neon Knights. Neon Knights have 7% of the vote. So, whoever voted over there, you could get a massive payday today. Neon Knights, though, they're currently in relegation. They need wins to get themselves out. There's a couple teams that they could surpass. If they win today, chances are they're going to be out of that 9th spot, and they're going to be advancing up a little bit more. Again, there's still a few weeks left, so they have to be consistent, Neon Knights. They have to beat the teams above them. The end of their season, it does not look good. They have to play Ignition Academy today. They have to play Uberta next week. After that, they have to play Pimp Chimp and Capper Boys. Then they end off with Monterey Bay Otters, so those final weeks will be interesting. Again, we're just waiting on everybody to be ready. As there's Ollie, that is, if I'm not wrong, Ollie, I believe, is Elite. He shows up as Elite but and there's yeah. We're just gonna from everything. Ignition Academy will be joining any moment now. They're just waiting. I think they're gonna get the match info in. As I hear, Ollie's in again. He's also known as Elite. But we're gonna go by his in-game name, Ollie here. And again, we're just waiting for both these teams to join on in and get ourselves ready on this series. Just waiting around again. Again, that is the Neon Knights Black team that's in. Out of the Neon Knights organization. Again, waiting on Ignition Academy. They have time to join. They might be finishing up something. They might be waiting. Oh, a follow just came in. I saw that from Lefferts and Dubzino. Thank you guys so much for the follow. Welcome to the Spotty stream. And just getting some last-second confirmations here to make sure we get ourselves in. It's been a fun but tough league. Yes, Black Lane is known for being really difficult. Really difficult league to play in. Wait, it says there's 4 people in here. If I go here... Oh, Sinful Envy's in here, okay. His name doesn't show up. The game just absolutely decided, no, you're not gonna see his name. I see what the game's doing here. Ignition Academy. Again, they're gonna join the lobby very soon. I am... they're currently... They're currently... Again, I see they're in Rocket League. They might be waiting on one more person. Again, I've heard nothing yet from all 3. I've heard nothing yet from all 3 of them about being late. They might just oh, there they are. Okay, I was wondering what was happening over there. But you know, they waited here. Again, they're well within the time that they have to get themselves in here. So, fans, I want to hear. Are you ready? I mean, I can't hear you. You guys scream at your monitor or something. I don't know. Well, maybe not. Maybe you're in an apartment and you probably shouldn't do that. Anyways, you got a best of 5 series, everybody. Neon Knights Black. Ignition Academy. The names won't show up for whatever reason, but it doesn't matter. Screams at monitor. There we go, Spartacus. You got the right idea. Neon Knights Chaos. Ollie and Sinful Envy. On Ignition Academy, TJ, Krevlo, and Drazix. Here we go, best of 5. To get into the playoffs, to secure the playoffs for Ignition Academy. They could win this series right here. And after a good start, it's Krevlo. Again, all the questions will be asked of him. He's coming in, subbing for Cody. And whenever a player subs in, you always ask, can they live up to the hype that the other player had? And right now, Krevlo doing that early with a goal. Ignition Academy start off on top. For this Neon Knights Black team, they're currently looking to see if they can get themselves out of the relegation zone. The bottom 2 teams do not make it into the playoff bracket. As now infield from Ignition, but no goal yet. TJ. Air dribble play. He's going to direct this towards the net. Oh, almost gets past Sinful Envy, but Sinful Envy gets it in time. Speaking of Envy. Oh, he's beaten by TJ on that challenge. Ignition Academy pushing up. A bump as well. Shot will go in from Krevlo. Another goal. And Krevlo, I thought he was going to play that defensive sit-back kind of role, but no. He's doing the exact opposite. He is shooting whenever he gets that opportunity. TJ here sets him up with a brilliant bump in front. And Krevlo doubles up his team's lead here to 2. And it's only a little past 30 seconds. Ignition Academy start off well. Ollie will leave it for Chaos, but not the touch he wanted. Krevlo, can he make it free? Ollie's there to stop him. TJ called off by Drazix. Good communication there to tell TJ that he has the better touch. Now TJ in front for Krevlo, almost makes it free. Chaos with the save. Krevlo continuing to put an offense, a redirect play. Drazix in front, saved by Sinful Envy. TJ takes it up, looking to look under. Sinful Envy gets another save. Ignition Academy. No stoppage of shooting. This is like their usual team as well. Last time we saw Krevlo play, this team lost in a sweep. Pretty critical of the team's lack of aggression. It seems like they are taking that to heart because a lot more aggression right now in this game. As Drazix upfield, past Chaos off the back wall, really awkward for Neon Knights, and they can't stop. TJ got one on through with a big bang. 3-0 Team Ignition Academy, off to a strong start. Drazix put his on off the back wall, and Ollie was so awkward, he was on his back foot. The goal was put in by TJ. The first goal not scored by Krevlo this game for Ignition Academy. This one bouncing. TJ. Sidewall, maybe gonna look infield. Ollie again waiting back. Neon Knights waiting for Ignition Academy. And Academy are giving them pressure. Sinful Envy. Drazix there, rotating the wrong way. Bailey puts Krevlo on the wrong foot. But TJ up on offense, double tap. In front for a teammate to follow. It's Drazix. Stopped by Sinful Envy. Krevlo. Actually gets a double tap there. I don't think that's what he wanted, but... allow Neon Knights a chance to get out, but still shut down by TJ. Chaos bumps out. Drazix. Oh, a demo from TJ. It's going to allow Drazix to come up and get a free touch here. Drazix. Still on Drazix. Under one. Treble! Off the post. Ignition Academy got close to that one. Krevlo. 50-50 on Sinful Envy. Chaos with a light touch here. Drazix. Oh, fake on Sinful Envy. And a dribble too. Ollie. Fake by Drazix. Chaos gets a save. TJ to respond. It stopped there as well. Krevlo. 2 touches. Neon Knights Black having to watch out every single way because Ignition Academy are swarming their nets. Krevlo. No more goals yet for Academy, but they don't need goals where they're going. All they need is pressure. All they need to make is to make Neon Knights Black ever regret setting foot here on Manfield Knights. Drazix. Out to Krevlo. He beats 2 on the 50-50. The Chaos brings it back for Sinful Envy. Chances here for Neon Knights. Ignition Academy is a team that will suffocate you. It's a team that will swarm you. It's a team that will demo you if they find that right opportunity. Drazix. That was a little high for a pass, and Krevlo still goes for it. TJ right behind. TJ with an open net in front. He won't miss that shot. Ignition Academy at another goal. TJ will score this one. And just before that one, Krevlo made an error as well with that challenge on the back wall, but it doesn't matter. Ignition Academy still score, and that's how you treat errors. You just forget about them. You let them pass on by. You don't focus on them too hard. Obviously, my job is to focus on them, but as a team, you want to forget about those errors. You want to, you know, errors happen. And yet, TJ still coming up with a massive goal here. TJ, known for his scoring on this team. He's probably the one to do it the best. Or I should say the most, not the best. Drazix has got some incredible mechanics if he wishes to use those. TJ. Flick out. Sinful Envy. Let's tap it back, but that's just for Drazix. TJ looking for a bump. Pinch back from the Neon Knights team. So we're going to maybe put a bit of pressure here, but I think it's too little too late for them. Ignition Academy have a 4-0 lead as they play a game of you have it. No, you have it. TJ. And he will have the goal. Now, whatever in the world happened in the midfield there between TJ and Drazix, we'll never truly know. But, alright then. Interesting, I will say. Interesting goal. Cody, you're awesome. Cody, I didn't say you don't score. I've seen you play, man. You score a good amount. Chaos dribbles it, but TJ still beats him. TJ has a hat-trick this game. Krevlo. Actually looking for a double tap. Almost gets that one in. TJ here to make it 4 for himself and 6 for Ignition Academy. Krevlo. Man, he is, you know, I think he's trying to earn, he's really trying to earn his credits here on this team, and he's doing so well in game 1. I think that is the 3rd time he's involved in a goal. Krevlo, off the back wall, Sinful Envy. Maybe a one-on-one, but TJ beats him to it. Oh, a miss here! That's going to be a goal for Chaos. Ignition Academy. Now, the true question is, did they do that? Are they doing that so that they can go for the Brazil, or... I don't think so. It doesn't look like it from Drazix's car language there, but... I mean, if they get the Brazil, it'll be the most memeable thing ever. And I would not be surprised if TJ has a lot of fun with that. But we'll see what happens here. Final seconds. Ignition Academy. Oh my goodness, a miss from Chaos. Ollie off the sidewall. TJ, can he make it 7-1? Fake! No shot there from Ignition Academy. TJ was going for something a bit special. And Neon Knights Black will get this ball away. No, we will not have a Brazil, but it will still be an Ignition Academy win. As Krevlo, you know, I mentioned before him he's a defensive player, but my goodness, this game was anything but that for him. 2 goals and 1 assist. TJ also had an amazing game, and Drazix, as usual, sitting usually the first one back. His shooting has never been his main strong suit. He really likes to pass the ball, and he's got a playmaker award in this game. Oh, you don't want that map? That map's horrible. There we go. Game 1 over for Ignition Academy. They take that one in a massive win. Maybe they're looking for a replay of what we saw 2 days ago when they took care of business on this exact stream. When they played Six Figures, they won that series in a sweep. But I would be surprised to see continued sweeps here. It's not easy, but definitely looking possible, especially with that kind of a win in Game 1. Ignition Academy doing everything they were doing everything right in their power to get that win and make themselves impassable compared to the Neon Knights. TJ to get the goal scoring started early. Ignition Academy on offense once again, and they score immediately. My goodness, 8 seconds in, and Drazix to get his first goal of the series. Again, last game it was all Krevlo and TJ getting the goal scoring, but Drazix, he'll have a piece of that action too. And just like that, Ignition Academy are up. Drazix, clear long. Chaos misses. TJ will lob it off the back wall for Krevlo! Goal for Ignition Academy! Another one! Oh my goodness, only 9 seconds later. And now Krevlo will put this one under the crossbar and in. Ignition Academy. I think they're making all these Ignition fans very happy right now. If you're a fan of Neon Knights, do not look. This is a massacre in progress. But can they stop the bleeding here? Drazix looking up for Krevlo, but Krevlo misses this. Drazix still on it. Infield, no shot there. TJ. To Drazix. This is that. Krevlo coming in. And he get himself on offense. Maybe another goal for Krevlo. My goodness! He didn't have to shoot that one that perfectly, but he does anyways. Krevlo, what I like here is that recovery off the back wall. He prepares to keep himself near the ball at all times. And that sets him up for that opportunity. Krevlo having a massive MVP level series for himself. Drazix with the pinch. Ollie back to Sinful Envy. Neon Knights, they haven't had a lot of time to breathe here. And it's been all Ignition Academy all series long. Another goal for them. We're not even through the first minutes, and Ignition Academy have already made a 4-goal lead. Krevlo is popping off. TJ's popping off. Drazix is going absolutely nuts. Ignition Academy starting to unlock their Super Saiyan ability here. And that ability is just to score at free will. Krevlo misses this. Drazix looking on target. TJ up so fast. Ignition Academy passing play to Krevlo. That one's off target, but still Neon Knights challenge, and there's not a lot of boost left for them. A demo from TJ. He's also going after Sinful Envy. Drazix with control with the dribble past Sinful Envy. Ollie up. Krevlo is it against the sidewall. Will bump Sinful Envy, and oh wait a second. Oh, we got a rule 1, ladies and gentlemen. We still have this changed up the dynamic. Neon Knights going for some unusual strategies here to get maybe a goal against Ignition Academy. I mean, any strategy is legal. Although it doesn't really work. Ignition Academy score again. Drazix has already got his hat trick, and we're barely 90 seconds in. There's TJ. And it was so mesmerizing to play there in the corner. And really, I wish there was more I could talk about for Neon Knights, but they are just getting outmanned. You know, they're getting outplanned as well. I'll see if anybody recognizes that reference. Probably not. That was not very well done. If someone recognizes that, I'll be really impressed. That one in front for TJ to clear away for Ignition Academy. Neon Knights with some offense, but a double commits, and Krevlo doesn't take advantage. Ollie wins in 50-50. Drazix. Dribble. And he'll get a goal from that. Ignition Academy now. My goodness, they might soon set a record for the most one-sided game on my stream ever. Outclassed. I don't think you guys recognize the reference. I should probably try it a little better. What was it? Outmanned, outgunned, outplanned, or something like that? That's the reference? Anyways. Anyways, Ollie will take the ball here. Neon Knights getting absolutely embarrassed in this game. Trevlo in front. Cat 50-50 Sinful Envy. And someone keep track of how many goals both these teams score. I want to see that statistic at the end of the series. Because Ignition Academy, if they win next game as well by this kind of a margin, man, it might be some sort of a record on this channel. Again, I don't keep records on my channel of like anything crazy. My goodness, it will be quite one-sided. TJ, take under Ollie, trying to get past Chaos too. Drazix. And Drazix will score again. 7-0. Still 2 minutes remaining. This could be a very long series. And not for the reasons that Neon Knights would like to think about it. As Ignition Academy just won't stop scoring. Doesn't matter that they have their sub playing for them. They're still doing everything they usually do. Although saying that offense here for Neon Knights. Good back by Drazix. He will beat Chaos to the ball. Ollie with the 50-50, but TJ will get this one above him and up for Krevlo. Krevlo, a demo from TJ as well. We saw that one on the peripherals of my screen. But nothing real crazy yet. Sinful Envy. Challenged by Krevlo and Ignition Academy. They are so good at taking that ball back once they lose it. A challenge in a lot of creative places. Krevlo in the midfield. Chaos has to get himself back. Krevlo will fake him. He's going to take the boost here. Chaos with nothing. Can't really do much with it. TJ will know that. He'll go in front for maybe a demo, but Ollie came out of his net. Ollie. Trying to waste some time out here, Ignition Academy. Drazix with the dribble. Chaos. And TJ, he'll score here. It's an 8th goal. Yeah, I hate to say this, but my goodness. Oh yeah, by the way, yes, everybody who joined in this league was Champ 1 and Champ 3. You can confirm it with Nation. Nation's pretty good at this. Most of you guys are on our C1D2. Oh, that's unfortunate. And that really, that's rough. As, I mean, they will get a goal here, Chaos. I mean, if it's something to take away from Neon Knights, they aren't out of this series yet. Although it is looking more and more slim every game that goes by. Ignition Academy. They win. It looks like they'll be winning this game, but you know, game 3, it's a reset. It's a clean slate. And I expect that we might see some resurgence here from Neon Knights. Usually game 3, the toughest for teams to win whenever they're dominating in a series like this. Ollie, upfield, but Krevlo to put it long. TJ with a redirect! Oh, TJ doubles it! No way! Ignition Academy just running away with this one, and that play from TJ, my goodness, gets under that one, and he still follows up the touch, reads it off a crossbar. TJ doing his job well. Krevlo, a dribble up the wall, bumped away by Sinful Envy. Ollie misses this. Krevlo looking for a dribble. Flash to 2 in for Drazix, and that will be double digits for Ignition Academy. My goodness, this game just gets more and more one-sided as it goes on. I thought like when they got like 4 goals in the first minute, that was impressive. They have 10 right now in 4. Even with Neon Knights holding themselves well, even with them getting a goal, still doesn't change the outcome. Ignition Academy here will win one of the most one-sided affairs we've seen in any game I've seen in my career. Drazix with a flip reset. He was looking for a second one there as well. Chaos will read him with a pinch play. What do the Neon Knights do to reset this pressure? Because right now Ignition Academy will win this game 10-1. They might even make it 11-1 here with Drazix. And he dribbles this one up this corner. Now, he might have to catch this too. Ignition Academy. Chaos is going to deny them there. TJ stops moving. Ignition Academy are just going to let this game go done. Is there a GC3 league? Yes, there is a GC3 league. It's the Contender Series. It's about GC3. Yes, that would be the GC season next. There's a C1 to C3 league? Yeah, this is the C1 to C3 league. Just to let you know, most players in this league are about C2, C3 right now. But yes, there is a GC1 league. It's actually like more like like C3 to GC2, but that's the contender series in the Blackline Championship series. Yes, there is a. Yes, that is your GC league. They will still have the contender series next season. Ignition Academy now, 2 games up, and with how it's looked, this series might just be over right now. I hate to say this for Neon Knights. That game was an absolute whooping. Drazix got over 1,000 points. He had 6 goals on 7 shots. Any league below champ, there is a diamond level league. It is the prospect series. Now, it's a bit tough to get into, but there is a diamond level league. It's the prospect series. I just actually did commentary on it yesterday. Game 3. Alright, thank you for the follow as well, Jubiol. Welcome to Spotty stream. Thank you so much. Game 3 now underway. Ignition Academy won last game 10-1. And they're trying to get an early start here with TJ, but Sinful Envy holds his post. And again, Game 3 usually the toughest for teams. We'll see if Young Knights can slow Ignition Academy down. Trevlo with the dribble. Catches players jumping for it. TJ. Infield for Drazix. No shot there. Ignition Academy race their way back. Ollie. Towards the net. TJ dunks by Ollie. Massive play for Neon Knights. They take a lead in Game 3 here. And that's what a reset can do. You don't do well in one game, well, there's still more games to come. Neon Knights with a massive statement here. This series is far from over. You can't call it yet. Ignition Academy on offense here. TJ can't get through chaos. Sinful Envy having to go back as Ignition Academy double commit here. Drazix all the way back, and Ollie doesn't know it. He just threw the ball away. And now Ignition Academy go back to the blue paint. Drazix in front. Chaos puts it back. Krevlo waiting a little too long there, but still wins this 50-50 with Ollie. Envy misses this. Drazix. He's going to go for this play up to TJ off the back wall. Follow through from Krevlo. Will put it mid. Actually, it might go in. Ollie gets in there in time. As Krevlo, I think he just spawn demoed someone. Drazix. Up high. TJ. Dribble into the corner. He's getting bumped as well, but it doesn't matter because it's Krevlo who's shooting and it's Krevlo who's scoring. Ignition Academy had a slower start in this game than they did in the last 2, but they still look like the better team. As Krevlo, once again, making his name known in this series. Ollie, off the ceiling, in front, Drazix misses this, Ollie with a shot, Krevlo beats him. Chaos, infield, read by Drazix, and now Neon Knights, they might have to go all the way back here. Ollie receives the back pass, but demoed in the process. Good clears here from Neon Knights. They're finding ways to beat this Ignition Academy team, but they need to hold possession right now. It's just looking a bit too difficult as Ignition Academy have won these 50-50s. They continue to just throw the ball right back in that blue half. Players missing here. Krevlo infield. Sinful Envy gets the clear out. TJ will chase this down. Ignition Academy pushing up a much more aggressive line. They don't respect their opponents. And TJ, no respect on that challenge there. Most players will not go for this. They will see Sinful Envy jump for it and leave the play. TJ says, nah. Jill, how do you take part in the Diamond one? Well, you need to join the Ignition server. And they're currently in a season, but I think you can apply for it. And like 8 or so different teams get added. Are you just like Jubio, are you looking for a league? Or are you looking like specifically for Blackline? As here comes Ollie, wait a second, almost in, there's a follow through from Chaos. Neon Knights, I told you, these games are usually the closest ones. Is Ollie here, takes advantage of TJ's miss, and he actually lands on top of the ball there. Ignition Academy. You're a solo. Oh, you're looking for a draft league, Jubiel. Yeah, I don't know any draft leagues. I'm so sorry. I don't take part in draft leagues. I am not the right person to ask for that. Krevlo, the shot here. Cleared away. TJ. Backwards. We'll pinch it. Drazix. It's going across. Chaos demos TJ. Ignition still find a way to break through. It's Krevlo. A passing fire in front. He's going to look for it. He's going to get it with Drazix. Barely goes in, but Ignition Academy now, once again, 1 goal up, and it's all because of Krevlo. A massive goal for Ignition Academy. They are 1 game away from closing the series out. As this one off the kickoff almost goes in, I noticed it was going to be out, but my goodness. Ignition Academy must be a little bit nervous, because Neon Knights have taken advantage of situations. They haven't gotten many of them, but they have been really accurate in their shooting whenever they do have those opportunities. Krevlo. 1 more touch. That one's going towards his own net, though, so he has to be a bit careful with that, as Drazix will both save Krevlo from scoring on his own team and getting that, and also get the clear. Chaos almost catches Krevlo off guard. Again, Ignition Academy, you feel that maybe they're a bit too confident here, a bit too happy. They still need to focus because this game will stay tied again. Sinful Envy puts that one in the back of the net. As again, Ignition Academy, I feel like this game a change of mentality here. As I think this Neon Knights roster finally starting to unlock the ways to beat them through. Ignition Academy. 90 seconds remaining. They can take that lead back, and Krevlo in front for Drazix. They will. They will. Ignition Academy always find a way to respond. And so far for Neon Knights, they just haven't gotten that goal to really secure it for them. And right now in this series, this one could be very quick. Although I say quick, I mean really it's been a longer series than usual because of how many goals have gone in. Ignition Academy. Lead again by 1 goal. This is... we're going into, like, weird repetition here. It's a weird alternate reality where Ignition Academy just cannot keep the lead. We'll see if they can do it for once and for all as Sinful Envy on net. Krevlo gets the save. Krevlo will bump Ollie, but that bump slows him down and allow Chaos to put in some offense. Knights here, the Neon Knights, playing pretty creative offense, but can they do it once again? Can they get a lead? They very least need to force out overtime. Ignition Academy, if they get 1 more goal, they can really force Neon Knights into an awkward situation. Krevlo looking to do it, says Ollie. Stays on the ground. TJ. Beaten by Ollie. Drazix up to the challenge, but chasing it is the Neon Knights. They're chasing every single ball they can as they throw this one into the orange half. Drazix up. Misses this one. TJ has to play defense. Another miss on the Neon Knights, and that was their opportunity to shoot. They had their hand on the trigger, but they just didn't pull it. Final seconds, Neon Knights need to bring it the whole length of the field. Sinful Envy. Double tap won't be made. TJ. Can Ignition Academy bury it here? They do. Drazix. No. There's no more chances for Neon Knights. That win will finally be secured. Ignition Academy played better this game, but still that lead for theirs was in jeopardy. Drazix puts in the dagger, the hearts of the Neon Knights black team and their fans. As they're going to let this one stay up. Only for a second, though. Ignition Academy with a 3-0 sweep. Another one here on the stream. They've been running on a massive tear recently. 3 games up! 3 games for the team in orange. And that series will end out not in favor of Neon Knights. A massive blow to their mentality, a massive blow to their success. They lose by that many goals. Does someone have a goal counter? In fact, Alex, you get a goal counter. Let's see, how many goals was it? Ignition Academy scored 21 goals that game. Neon Knights only able to muster 5. Yeah, unfortunately for them, this is not a game they'd like to look back at. Anyways, again, a big series. We're gonna get that Ignition Academy team into a voice call. I'm sure they'd love to do an interview here with us. Again, a massive result here for them. Again, they are still having to kind of get chased around here by some of the other teams near them, but again, we're gonna get an interview with them. So stick around for the end of the stream. I'm sure you all will be very happy with that result, though. Ignition Academy with another win. Oh, thank you for the nice comments, guys. Thank you, Cassism. Means a lot. I do this because you guys want me to. I do this because people love this. As I think we are gonna get TJ here to join in. Hello, TJ. Congratulations on your win today.
Hello. Thank you.
How are you feeling? Again, a big win. You know, you outscored them 21-5. Game 2 especially was a massive win. But overall, what does this win mean to you guys? What do you think what do you think is going to change? You know, in the bracket or in like kind of your confidence as a team?
It definitely does well for our team confidence, especially I think for Krevlo, because you know he hasn't gotten that much action. Because of course he is our sub, he's our super sub, but I feel like it gives him a lot of confidence, especially because you know it shows everyone, not just to himself, it shows everyone that he can mesh with me and Drazix, or if Drazix can't make a game, he can probably mesh with me and Cody too, or same thing if I miss a game. I think it gives us a lot of confidence in him and as a team as a whole, as you know, we have been practicing our play style, and it just gives us all a lot of confidence that you know we can play our game no matter who's playing for us.
Yeah, of course, a pretty big thing as well. You know, a big win, a sweep. Coming into this, did you expect your team to win by this amount?
I mean, I don't think I can really say, oh yeah, we expected to beat them 25-5 goals, but
21 to
we did
5.
it. We
Okay,
21-5. Sorry.
it keeps growing by the second here.
uh, I don't think that's really fair if I came in and said that we would win by that margin. But of course, we go into all of our matches expecting to come out with a W, and that's what we did today. We came in, we played our hardest, and we kept the comms up throughout the whole series. Game 3 was a little shaky, but we got it back on track. And we played our game, and we came out with a dominant W. So I think
Yeah,
I'm pretty happy with how we played today.
I mean, but yeah, again, those 3 players, sorry, 4 players, because it's 4 of you. I mean, you're not the only ones here. I mean, I heard a lot of people talk about Vulcan Z and the impact he has. I see him with you guys all the time. I mean, take me through the impact he has with your team.
Oh my god, man, Volk, I can't even explain it. He just he's a workhorse for us, if that makes sense. As a coach, he roasts us when we do something unimaginable. Like if me and Drazix double commit, he'll just flame us, and that's what helps us. Us getting roasted by Volk, that is exactly what helps us. We say, oh yeah, he yelled at me for this, so I'm not gonna do it that next time. But other than that, other than replays, he keeps us in the game. If we're down a game in a series, which I don't know if we necessarily have been, but like in other tournaments we have been. If we're down like 2-1, he keeps our head in it. He's like, "Hey, go next." If we get scored on, if we're down 2 goals, he keeps us in it, and he gives us the confidence to keep playing our game, and eventually we will break through and get a W. So Volk he has such a big impact on this team, and I honestly don't know what our records would be or how well we would be doing without him.
And I like that you again mentioned it's not always the players on the field who have the big impacts on this team. And again, you guys, you came out, you showed up well, but I want to talk not about next week's matchup, but about the matchup coming up, I believe 2 weeks from now, where for you guys, where you have to play U Alberta ESA White, who currently also have a 4-1 record and are looking like they're going to continue attacking you guys. What do you have in do you have any preparations for that series? What are you guys going to do for it, and kind of to get that win?
Grind both solo queue, grind ones, grind twos, grind threes together, all of it. Just make sure we're putting in hours, make sure that we're doing everything in our power to get better as a team. Even in the middle of the season, like there's always improvement to be made. We're gonna go into that series. We're gonna keep our heads up, no matter if we win, whether if we lose. But no matter what, we're gonna go in. We're gonna play our hardest, and F it, we ball.
And that catch line that is going to be said. How often do you say that during a game?
At least 20 times.
Oh goodness! Okay, well I'm. If I ever get to hear your team comms, I'll know which one's TJ.
Oh no, it's not just me; it's the whole team.
The whole team? Oh goodness! Yep. Oh, that's now I'm a little concerned about it. I feel like who started this? Was this? Oh yeah, this was started by Wall, right? This was Wall's like.
So.
I want to hear the history of this, because my goodness, this squad is taking the whole organization by storm.
So, one night, I message Wall, and I'm like, yo, man, I just hit a plateau. What do I need to do to get better? And so me and Wall literally have a 5-hour one-on-one session. Literally 5 hours. It was from probably 9 at night to 1 in the morning. So 4 or 5 hours. And he went over a replay or two of mine for probably 2 hours. It was a 5-minute game, no overtime. And he pointed out every little thing I did wrong. And he said, all right, now go into a ranked match. Just try to apply what I just told you over the last 2 hours. And I did it, and I won it. I played a lot better. And so he went over that replay that I just played in ranked, and he pointed out everything else that I still did wrong. And he said, okay, so right here in this situation, you couldn't do anything. You were left in the worst position possible. So what do we say to that? And I said, I don't know, unfort. And he said, no, we say F it, we ball. And eventually that caught on to me. Every time I got scored on in a situation that I couldn't control, I say F it, we ball. And that applied to, our threes matches as a team. And it eventually caught on, and now as you said, it's taking the org by storm.
Well, I'm happy to hear about the history of this thing, because as soon as I started seeing it, it just kept going over and over and over. I mean, it's a fun, interesting history, and I was right. It was started by Wall. I think I remember you saying that some time ago. Yeah. But again, an interesting quote. But I love the history of it, and even better, it seems like it's making you guys play even better, because you've been on an absolute tear recently on this stream. Maybe the stream is like your good luck charm. Who knows? A massive win, though. No, not for the commentary or anything. Just because, it's our good luck charm.
Yeah, it's just like
just a good luck charm.
Okay, exactly. It's like an anti-caster's curse. It's like
it's an anti-curse.
40. It's a sweep. We win.
No one's gonna focus. No one's gonna remember that. Like the first two times you guys got on the stream, you guys lost, and it was not pretty looking sometimes.
We were working on our play style. We'll say that.
Well, look, those 2 matches are well behind you, because you guys are now probably gonna make it to playoffs in both of the leagues that you guys are in. So again, congratulations on you in. Have a good rest of your day. It's been very fun talking with you.
Of course, man. You too.
There you go, Ignition Academy. Another 3-0 win on this stream. Again, after their slow start here on the Spodia stream, they've had an absolute tear. They have had a couple wins in a row here, so we'll see how long this takes them. But again, big win, a big result for them. And again, I want to thank you all so much for joining. Oh, here's Wall. Coming with that emote every single time you come with that emote. Wall, if I don't know if you were here for the whole stream, but TJ told me the history of the famous quote for your team. Happy he did. Actually, a fun piece of history there for him. Again, a big win there for Ignition Academy. And I want to thank you guys so much for all joining in. Yeah, yes. Oh yeah, that thing, yes. Again, congratulations on the win, Ignition Academy. As we're gonna look for a raid here. As my goodness, that was quite the matchup. Hello, Krevlo. Yeah, hello, Krevlo. Yeah, you played incredibly well. I'm gonna get a raid going. We'll go for this one. Or maybe not. We'll go get this raid going. Thank you guys all so much for joining around. It was actually a lot of yes, that quote Wall. Yes, thank you again, guys. Thank you so much for joining. Have an amazing rest of your day, though. There will be one more match later tonight. See you then.